Hey guys, it's another Tuesday with your hosts Chris and PJ. Welcome back and thank you for listening. Here are your hosts.
Thanks, Intern C, for that wonderful intro there. That was pretty great. You can go ahead and mute your way. So, guys, welcome back. It's another Tuesday. We got the Intern C doing the intros for us from now on. It's working out.
I'm loving it.
You're loving it. We're having a good time, guys. But no, last week was quite a week because I went on vacation, so I had to rush to get everything done to put some videos out for you guys. And hopefully that was a good podcast that we had, a review on everything that we had going on this past 2-3 weeks?
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, but we basically stuck to Flight District and Grant,
Unseen Chains.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everything that's going on with them and Unseen Chains down in Arizona, great what Grant's got going on in the organization down there, and Flight District out in Texas. He's trying to get something started out in the Dallas area, I believe. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty cool with there. This week we've got a good episode for you guys. We've got another great interview. Hopefully will join us here in a little bit. But before we do that, let's get this party started. And I think it's your week, right?
It is my week.
Ooh.
I'm glad you said something because it's getting hot in here.
It is awful hot. Again, we are running a small AC, not even a window AC unit. It's like a little R2D2 unit. But yeah, it doesn't really do much. But go ahead, what do you got?
All right. So I have this. This is Summer by 2SP Brewing.
Oh, it's literally called Summer.
Yeah. It's their summer edition.
Summer edition. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, 2SP company. Oh,
2SP is the company.
Oh.
Summer is just the type of beer.
Okay.
Yeah, they have other ones like, I think
Fall.
it was like, I didn't see a fall because it's probably not out yet, but they had Anytime Drinking.
Okay.
Which is more of an IPA. This is going to be your hoppy ale.
Ooh.
Which they are in Aston, ASTON.
Okay.
PA.
Aston. Okay.
It's summer ale, 5.0%. It is a blonde/golden. And they're pretty cool. They don't have a lot of information on themselves. They do have a lot of merch.
Oh, do they?
And the pictures show like tables and stuff. So I'm guessing you can go there. But I didn't see anything about food.
Now, on the can, is this a shirtless guy? No, he's got a shirt.
I see the shirt.
Okay. And he's got a beard. Put it up on the screen. So he's got a beer in his hand, a beard, a beach ball, some flip-flops on. It looks like he's got a shirt on, I guess. Like kind of making a wave.
Yeah, it looks like a button-up.
Yeah.
Kind of strange.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a Hawaiian shirt.
Rip release. What does that mean? Ripe. Is it ripe? Rip?
It's ripe. There's an E at the end.
Oh, yeah. Ripe. Sorry.
So on their website, their goal is to bring world-class beers from world-class brewers.
Okay.
But there's a disclaimer.
Oh. It
says, disclaimer, drinking our beer won't enhance beer growth or make you a rebel or unique.
All right.
That's what it said on the website.
That's it.
That's it. That's all I got for you guys.
So basically, it's made by world-class brewers.
Yeah.
It won't make anything happen.
It won't help beer growth or...
Really?
You won't look like a rebel or anything drinking it. Or unique.
Maybe that's their catch. They're trying to play on that. Like, you get your wings every time you drink Red Bull, and now we're drinking this, and maybe.
We should contact them, though, because like our last golden one we just had, I think the little guy should be throwing a disc.
Oh, a disc would be so cool.
Yeah.
Summer.
So 2SP.
Summer, yeah.
We're going to tag you in this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Disc golf player.
That would be cool. You ready to open this thing up? And it is cold. I like that.
Three ice packs.
3 ice packs.
Oh, it smells good.
Ooh. Okay. Intern C, can you look up this and give us some ingredients in this can? It's called Summer.
It smells like lemonade.
It smells. It smells like Citra. I can smell Citra.
Definitely,
for sure.
Yeah.
And you can definitely smell that ale. This is a hazy or not?
No, it's just a gold. It's
Hoppy.
a golden, but it definitely has like a fruity underlay.
Yeah, it has a fruity underlay, maybe some citra in it.
It almost smells like an IPA mixed with lemonade.
Yeah.
And some berries or something.
We'll give it a good taste real quick. While intern C looks up some ingredients on this thing. I can definitely smell the fruitiness. What do you got? Is it extra hoppy?
Yeah, but it's subtle.
Subtle hops.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to describe this.
Yeah.
It's because I don't know.
It now that I taste it, it doesn't taste like citra or any fruits, but it definitely has that citrus smell.
It's sweet, but not overly sweet. But it takes away from the bite.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can see why it's a summertime.
Yeah, it's a summertime drink. You have some things.
Summer Ale is a 5% ABV American blonde ale hopped with Mandarina Bavaria hops to give a light, crisp, and bright orange creamsicle flavor profile.
Creamsicle.
Okay, creamsicle? You said creamsicle and what was the other one?
You either said creamsicle or whimsical.
Whimsical?
What? No, I just said creamsicle.
Creamsicle.
Well, you read it like a robot.
Yeah. Would you like me to read it again?
Enthusiasm. From the top.
It is a summer ale, which is a 5% ABV American blonde ale hopped with Mandarina Bavaria hops to give it a light, crisp, and bright orange creamsicle flavor profile.
Can you do it in a voice now?
So,
I don't get paid enough to read it again.
Fair.
Fair. Mandarin hops? Is that what I heard? Mandarin? Okay.
Mandarina.
Mandarina hops.
Because he won't read it again.
Was that Mandarina? Okay.
What says it right there?
Oh, gotcha. You read the can. Jeez. Oh my gosh.
I'm enjoying it though.
It's very good, guys. But let's continue the show and let's get our interview here on the phone. Let's continue our show real quick, and we got our an interview with Tyson here from Farm Path Tour. That is Farm Path Tour on Facebook and Instagram. You have an Instagram and a TikTok?
No. Our only handle right now is just gonna be the Farm Path Tour on Facebook.
On Facebook, okay, yeah. And we found you. I found you guys on. It came up on my Facebook page, and I was like, wow, this is super cool. A tour that's happening, in the Midwest, and just an amazing thing that you got going on there. And can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so we've been running this since probably 2021. Pretty heavy. I used to run a farm at Quail Valley, which is a championship disc golf course in Winfield, Kansas.
Okay.
Eric McCabe designed it for us. Good buddy of mine. I'm from Emporia originally. And then a buddy of mine down in Ponca City, Oklahoma, had a disc golf shop called Flight Path. Well, he closed his shop up, and I wanted to take the atmosphere tournament scene that we created at the farm on the road. So that's what we did. We joined each business name and made Farm Path out of it. And first year we probably did 10 events. We started that later in the year, and ever since we averaged about 30 to 40 events a year.
Wow.
So this past year we had 6 A tiers between regular A tiers and amateur A tiers.
Wow.
We go all the way from Tulsa to Nevada, Missouri, which is my premier A tier.
Okay.
That's a $10,000 event.
Wow. So do you guys do mostly PDGA sanctioned events?
Yeah, mostly sanctioned events, correct. We pop up a couple unsanctioned for mostly charity reasons, but other than that, it's all sanctioned.
Wow, that's awesome.
So what makes your events different from somebody else's events? Exactly.
What about the amateur experience? We want to give that elite player pack or elite payout. We want amateurs show up and act like they're at a pro tour event. We can't do that obviously for every C and B tier, but when you come to our A tier, we want to make sure the player experience is there by having the course assets, the player packs, the big payouts. That's what we aim for.
That's great. What kind of player packs do you guys have?
So, we're really big on branding our own logo, Farm Path Tour logo. So recently we started getting a lot of merch with the logo on it.
Okay.
So you can basically choose your player pack we say it's a $25 credit, but you can choose multiple items. Plus, you get an event disc, a custom stamp disc.
That's awesome. It's great that you guys are doing that for these amateurs, because when you do play in some of these tier events, especially around where we are in PA, and that you're not guaranteed like any sort of player pack or anything as an amateur, and you're putting up some money, and then you're playing for top 3 usually just are the only payouts usually for us. So you don't get major
and,
big.
and another thing is, if you don't want something, I know there's a million teams out there, and if you don't want something Farm Path branded, we always tell you get a stock disc, replace that Farm Path item. So we're not going to force that upon you.
Okay.
But the options there is definitely get 5 to 6 different items at that $25 credit.
That's pretty great. Now, you said you started this a couple years ago or last year?
No, back in 21. Actually.
21. Okay.
We've been at this for a while.
That's.
I think now we have a close to 26 Farm Path team that we put together.
Wow.
It's not like a regular team. We don't pay our team members, but we do give them credit, discounts on our entry fees. They're there to help the player experience by setting up things and make sure the players are being taken care of while they attend our events.
Okay, so I kind of bubbled in my throat. I apologize. So what's the challenge, like the biggest challenge of running a quality tournament?
We do so much, and we have to have. One person cannot do it. I have a guy named Kenny Undercoffer. He's my right hand man. He does all the computer stuff, course layouts. I work with Scott Reek. He's an Underpar owner. Those guys are great. They help me, on bigger events, make sure the layouts are going to be good for the flow of the size of the event. I focus more on the player packs.
Okay.
I have a great graphic artist, Tanya Marie, out of Oklahoma City, double par design. And then I deal with Underpar for my player pack items, and then 1100 rated out of Punk City. So I got a pretty good support team, and then I can just lean on those guys.
Okay. Now, do you guys set up like when you come to are you going to people's courses like up near us? And we're pretty new to the sport of disc golf. We've only been playing for a year and started this journey with Chains on Tap. But like we always go to these clubs that like Harford County Disc Golf and Baltimore County Disc Golf and Cecil County. They all like have their own courses through their state parks and that. Are you guys showing up to these clubs and then saying, hey, we want to put on an event here? Or are you guys designing your own courses somewhere?
So we do both, actually.
Okay.
I have 2 sets of portable baskets. We like doing temp courses, especially the Nevada Open tournament we do. Our big premier A tier, we set 3 temp courses up for that. Actually, I believe it was 24, maybe 25. We had Avery Jenkins come up there and partner with us on a course. I only live an hour away from Avery, so he's a good buddy of mine.
Okay.
Far as there's different cities. I think it's just word of mouth that we put a good product on. So right now I'm actually in a hotel room in Fort Scott, Kansas.
Wow.
We're here running a B tier tomorrow. Got 80 some players. Our A tier is only like 30 minutes from here. Just the word of mouth, people just reach out to us, and they want us to come put a tournament on their local park. And I don't like stepping on toes, so I definitely like to see where we're going first and who's the TD in the area. So I kind of, we made our territory over the last few years, so I don't really like getting outside that territory just because I know so many other TDs and there's so many events going on nowadays.
Yeah.
So I really don't, I haven't put it this way, I haven't looked to add many events, but, like at home, if a dealership or something wants to do a B tier, I'm not going to say no to that.
I got you.
But I have, been asked to do several C tiers. It's getting to the point now where I got to say no, and I don't want to say no. Obviously, I don't want to turn an event down, but there's so many other TDs. I'm going to let the newer guys do that, so I can focus on making my events bigger and better.
Yeah, well, that's a good problem to have, though, when you're turning away different events. Like you just can't host, and that's pretty amazing. Now, we didn't even ask you this question. How did you even get into the sport of disc golf?
So, yeah, great question. Like I said, I'm from Emporia, Kansas, back at disc golf at one time. I played golf, we went through high school just with local friends. And then, life happened. I got out of the game for about 10 years. And then my wife and I, we took over management of a wedding venue, farm at Quail Valley. And you know, me and my dad worked there too. One day, you know, we were outside and where do we start cleaning this place up at? There's so much property, they only utilize, you know, a couple acres of it. And the more we talked, and I talked to the owner, we decided to put a golf course on there. And at one time, it made the top 15 in the world.
Wow.
So, and then I mean, I had DD come in and do tournaments, and a couple other people come do tournaments. So, you know what, I could do this myself. So, me and my buddy out of Ponca, we like started doing tournaments, and we got, you know, Fidel Suarez, another part in mine, Matt Trees in Alabama now. So there were 4 of us that started this thing. So, you know, that's how I got back into it. Just, you know, I opened the golf course up. I seen other people running events at my place. So, you know, I can do this. You know, I got so many great ideas, you know, and we just ran with them.
That's pretty amazing. Would it, like,
and trust me, I've never dreamed of running so many 8 years so quick.
Yeah.
Or 30 to 40 events a year.
Wow. I can't imagine 30 to 40 events is just insane. We're about to embark on our first ever event, and I'm just like, it's very daunting. That's the word.
You know, we spent a ton of money on marketing items, player pack items, graphic artists for, you know, our tents, our canopies, our tablecloths, our disc. You know, every beach here, I want a custom stamp disc. And Tanya is killing our graphic work out of Oklahoma City. So if anybody ever needs any graphics, she's a lady. Out of Double Par Designs out of Oklahoma City.
Double Par Designs. All right.
Double Par Design, yeah. And then I work with Under Par for apparel, and then 1100 rated for apparel and accessories for my player pack items. And they're both killing it right now.
Awesome. Now, you guys, go ahead.
I was going to say, another thing I've started recently for my B tiers, and the players are loving it. I've already done it for my A tiers especially, but I give trophies out now for every B tier. My policy is, you know, every division has 3 or more at a cutoff date, and then I make sure every junior and female division has a trophy, no matter if it's 1 or 10.
That's awesome. Junior tournaments. Now, do you host many junior tournaments?
Say what again?
Are you hosting many junior tournaments, or is it always with your events, you always have a junior division?
I always include junior. I don't run junior, you know, specific tournament. I always add them to the tournament. You know, I don't want to feel them left out.
That's smart. Yeah, like up here, we don't have many. I don't even think Harford County or Baltimore County has. They have one tournament they put on that we were a part of. For, I guess it was their festival. They call it the Maryland State Festival for disc golf. And I have young kids, and getting them in the sport of disc golf has been amazing. But like, there's not many other events that host for juniors around here. So it's cool that you guys have like a division for them.
And what's neat about me being able to get out every weekend, or, you know, when my wife allows me to, almost every other weekend or weekend, my kids go with me. My son is a MA2-3 player, and my daughter just started a couple months ago, but wow. She's 14, and she's already playing FA4, so she's moving up quick.
Wow, that's awesome.
So it's fun. It's giving them opportunity to play, and, you know, spend quality time together.
That's great.
So you said you could do these, you know, these tournaments because you've seen so many. Is there a reason why you wanted to, just because you could, or did you think that the tournaments were lacking something that you wanted to change?
I think the players like the quality of the events that we put on at the farm, and I wanted to take that experience elsewhere. And, you know, I'm all about the course assets and, you know, all the extra work to put into the tournament. I mean, I know there's a lot of tees that show up at the park and just assume things are taken care of, but I mean, we're going to go the extra mile, make sure things are taken care of. I mean, we're not perfect by any means, but, you know, if we could put an extra flag up, or, you know, just something to give that, you know, that give that amateur a pro experience, we're going to do that.
That's pretty great. It's cool to have, like, for an amateur too, to become a part of something that actually is like a pro level but amateur level, to have that experience. Like when I used to play baseball as a kid, and you go to these big major league stadiums and you get to play as a kid, like our minor league stadium is pretty, that like environment, and you're putting it on now for disc golfers, building that environment for them.
And that's good. And that's going to keep wanting them to come back.
Exactly.
And play your event.
Absolutely. And also
And
the player packs.
that's exactly what we want.
That's what I'm all about, the free stuff. Well, the sign up stuff.
Right. No, it's all about the experience, and that's what we aim for our amateurs. Don't get me wrong. I love pros. I have a ton of pro friends.
Yeah.
But I'm in for the amateurs.
Yeah. Now, you said you do host one. You said you host one big one, or how much? Like you said you were giving away what, $10,000 in prize money for one tournament?
Well, yeah. So Nevada Open's our granddaddy.
Okay.
We started that back in 04, something like that. And we started that with a $5,000 budget on a 9 permanent course and 9 temporary baskets in an open field. And I worked at a casino at the time, and a word of mouth got out that I ran tournaments to a relative that worked at the casino. Actually, was on the city of Nevada board. So that's how all this Nevada Open stuff started. So we came up here, me and Matt Tree came up here, ran a tournament, and then the next year they threw another 5, and then before too long it was 10,000, and so this is our second A tier now up here this year. I think we got around 230, our highest count. I'm looking for a really good year this year. We've added another course on a country club, and it went really well last year. So I anticipate this year will be a big year. The tournament's November 7th and 8th, so it's a later year tournament.
Okay, November 7th and 8th. Now, here's a question I have. So since you did it in an open field, how did you make it challenging? Did you put...
So basically, yeah, man, that's a great question. What the city did, they had fairways mowed out of the tall grass, literally tall grass. Well, we went in there and, we OB'd the tall grass and put some hazard islands in there. You got to chop it up. You just can't put you out there in wide open field.
Yeah.
So
now, how the players react to that? Like being OB, that's kind of, I know I've been reading a little bit of Scott Stokely's book and talking about how sometimes people aren't a huge fan of OBs that aren't true OBs.
Obviously, nobody likes OB.
Yeah.
If you design a course right, you don't need OB. I mean, that's a given.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got to have that makeshift OB. In that situation, it made the course a lot harder, especially in a windy day. I mean, we haven't used that course in probably 3 years because we moved out to the golf. We use 2 golf courses now. So, but obviously that course built this tournament. It all started on that course with the OBs, and now things are a lot more loosened up at the golf courses, but there's still a lot of OB on the golf course.
Okay.
So what's next? What's the big, the end goal? Are you going to come to the East Coast, go more south? Any plans for the future for you guys, or stay in the Midwest?
We don't know, man. To be honest with you, we got enough tournaments in this area, and I'm not against going elsewhere. My buddy Matt Tree that started this with us, he lives in Alabama now. He's talked about doing some stuff down there, but just mainly 2 of us doing this thing right now, and with the team. But it's if I'm not running a tournament, I'm at a different tournament with my kids or with my other son playing soccer with my wife. So. I don't want to add too many more. I just want to make what I have better.
Yep. That makes sense.
And we got a handful. We got a lot of great partners with the cities and sponsors. So, I mean, I don't want to branch out too much further because I want to focus on what we have. But, I'm starting to do some stuff in Arkansas and doing some stuff over there. But really, we really don't want to add more. Like I said, we just want to add to experience what we have.
That's pretty great.
So how can people support you? So we're obviously far away. Is there something we could do to help you guys along?
Do you have a Shopify store or anything that we can get merch at?
We have on the Facebook page, we put all our stuff on there and that we're offering now. We don't have an online store basically.
Okay.
We're a pro shop on wheels. That's what we pull up a trailer, merchandise and disc and all that. We don't have anything online, but just share our post and put the word out there, and that's what we need. We need people seeing our events.
Yeah, no, and I think it's everything with growing the sport of disc golf. Like, we've been liking it so much, and we're getting so much into this, and it's so cool to see other things out there other than just regular the Pro Tour, you see that going on. It's cool to see that what close to us, Baltimore County disc golf's got going on, and they have Gateway Media that puts on some of their stuff. Do you guys have any media that comes out and shows some of your tour events that videos
that's a great question. Yeah, great question, man. We do a disc and deals coverage out of Wichita, Kansas.
Okay.
And our Nevada Open is a big hit on their YouTube channel.
Awesome. So where can they go? Where can people go to watch that last year's? What's their YouTube channel?
Disc and deals coverage. Just subscribe to them.
Okay.
And yeah, I think last year, Zach Nash won last year.
Okay. Awesome.
And then Andrew Presnell, he's 2-time champ of it. So yeah, all of our coverage for the last 3-4 years is on there.
All right. Well, before we get you out of here, I want to ask you a question. What is your favorite disc out there? Like, what do you like throwing the most?
Well, I am an Innova ambassador.
Oh, okay. All right.
very honored to be an Innova ambassador. Let me put it out that way. I think the Mamba it's a good disc for me.
The Mamba. What is that?
It's slightly unstable, slower arm speed thrower.
All right.
I don't play much. I got real sick here a couple years ago, so I don't play much. I focus more on the running events. But I like to get out with my kids on casual, every now and then. But my main thing is to grow the sport and promote the events, and obviously promote Innova.
Okay, and I got one more for you too that everybody's wondering: how do you stop the sandbaggers?
Oh, that's a great question.
Is there like a trick?
Well, we can't.
You can't.
We'll keep searching.
Well, you can. Well, the PGA got guidelines, but we all go by the ratings, and that's what we go by.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we can't, but we can definitely monitor the ratings and the PGA flags it if they're too high for a PGA event.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But you can't.
Yeah, it's tough. When we've the only tournaments we've played are doubles tournaments, and they're non-PDGA sanctioned events, and they're usually like 3 divisions, and it's always people playing in the bronze division that have no business playing in the bronze division. Last division. It's like when you come in after your first round and you're 11 under, and you're supposed to be in the last division. It's like, come on, maybe you shouldn't have signed up for this division.
So a lot of times when I do doubles, I run the Kansas Double Championship.
Okay.
And I started that probably 4 years ago now. I like to monitor the ratings. They don't have to be a sanctioned event, but I like to have you have a up-to-date PGA prescription, that way I can monitor the rating, but I don't catch everybody.
Yeah. No, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. That's what when we're hosting our little tournament here, and it's an unsanctioned charity event, but we've got a little of a twist for people. So
big secret
that we got.
And you guys ask how you can support us or whatever.
Yeah.
If I could send you a hat or something, put on your desk,
absolutely.
live streaming, that'd be awesome.
Sure, absolutely. You can send it our way.
We love merch. Anything you want, man. Send this other way, and we'll put it up in the studio.
Absolutely.
We love talk. We're always in tournaments.
We're always
great.
trying to grow the sport. That's the biggest thing, is growing this sport. We both love it, and I feel like disc golf can only go up from here. I think it's gotten a lot of traction in the past couple of years, and now I feel like with everything going on with this new thing that I want to say Innova, but it's Innova and Discraft got going on with the box.
The collaboration they got, that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool, and the whole the biggest prize for pros for Worlds this year is going to be pretty amazing. But also growing the amateur sport and the youth sport, because they're the future of what will come. I think it's pretty amazing.
100%. And like I said, I'm all about the amateur side of the sport. I'm looking at growing and making another A tier in Tulsa. I do a lot of stuff in Tulsa. Very honored to do stuff in Tulsa. Just spread the word about our events. Every now and then, pop on, share, or throw me on here. I can tell you about upcoming A tier.
Absolutely, we would love to help grow your side and our whatever we can do, because it's, like I said, pretty amazing that you've got the amateur world over there in Oklahoma and growing that. And it's pretty cool to see a series that's on the road. And I when I saw all your Facebook stuff, I was like, oh, looks really cool. Like, I wish we lived closer to
So
playing
how'd
these
you guys
events.
find us? How'd you guys find us?
On Facebook, I was scrolling through my Facebook feed, and your one of your I guess sponsored thing came up on my feed, and I was like, "What is this?" And I started looking through it, and I was like, "This is super cool." But I thank you, Tyson, for joining us here, and
No, thank you for coming across us and help us get the word out, and good luck with you guys.
Yeah, thank you. Share.
I encourage more TDs to get out there. I'm to the point now, I'm like I said, I'm saying no to smaller events. That's for the new guys.
Yeah, well, we're nowhere near a TD. We're just two guys having a drink here, talking about disc golf, and then hopefully grow a little series here with some doubles action.
I got a pretty cool event coming up here in Labor Day weekend. My son's gonna run his first TD, first tournament as a TD.
Oh wow!
He doesn't think he's gonna talk, but he's gonna talk.
That's awesome. That's
so
great.
I'm pretty excited. I'm passing it down to my son now. He can have it.
Well, sounds like another interview coming up then.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys interviewing me and helping me get the word out.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. We'll
Thanks.
talk to you soon.
All right,
Will
buddy.
do.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Cheers.
What a great interview with Tyson. Farm Path Tour. That is Farm Path Tour on Facebook, guys. Take a look at it. He's running tournaments in the Oklahoma area, Tulsa area, and it is hot as heck up there.
It was a
here.
hot topic.
It was a hot topic. It's hot up here. We got our ice packs. No AC. Still working on that. But let's continue the show, guys, while we drink this summer by 2SP. It's pretty good. It's not a bad beer.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it too. But let's get to our only corner, our favorite corner. Oh, wait. Is somebody supposed to else introduce you? Is the intern?
Well, there's only 3 people in here. So if it's not me.
Are you going to introduce? Okay. He's giving us the thumbs up. Go ahead.
Here we're back to PJ's Disc Corner, which is the best corner.
Okay, that was good. All right. So this is... We're going to work on it. But it's PJ's Disc Corner, sponsored by The Disc Guy. Get all your discs at The Disc Guy, www.thediscguyllc.com. That is www.thediscguyllc.com. That is 3 W's, not 4.
I'll say.
Well, what disc do you have for us today?
I brought my dog.
You brought your dog?
My dog. It's Rooney.
Rooney?
It's a WARSHIP.
Oh.
So
Is that your dog?
no.
Whose dog is this?
I have no idea. It makes it better. I got it on Whatnot. Actually, from the disc guy.
The Disc Guy.
And he got permission to sell the disc before he sold it. But that is a West Side WARSHIP. It's a 5601.
5601.
So that is tournament plastic and a much more boring one, tournament burst plastic.
Ooh.
Same thing. I like the regular tournament a little bit more, probably because I beat it in more and I actually throw that disc. This one's almost brand new. I think I've thrown it maybe 4 times.
Wow.
But it's always good to have a spare, especially if you want to carry 2 of the same in the bag, just because they do change a lot, especially with that tournament plastic.
And you said this is a 5-speed?
Yeah, it's a 5-speed. It's a 5601. It's good to partner with a Buzz or an MD3, which they're all going to run around the same line, but that has a lot of glide. Whereas the Buzz is a -1.1.
Okay.
So it's nice to pair something with extra glide if you want to go a little bit farther before you go up to a 6-speed. It's a straight thrower. Fades a little bit at the end, but not much to even think about. Straight thrower, you can throw it far. I think it's range for a little over 300 feet, but
Wow.
I'll never hit that with a 5-speed.
Yeah. No, it feels really nice in my hand.
And you can get them between $8.99 for the original plastic, Orjo plastic, whatever you want to call it, and then all the way to $24.99 for like specialty plastics and stuff like that. I think Rooney was like $6-7,
Right.
which is probably one of my favorite discs actually.
He's like is it a boxer?
I have no idea about this dog at
Is
all.
this a boxer? They're intern C.
Look it up. So there are 6 normal plastics, and then all collectively there are 29 plastics for a WARSHIP.
I gotta ask about Rooney. Is he wearing a vest, or is that a collar?
I think it's a bandana collar thing. I knew you'd be intrigued by it because there's a dog. I know you love your dogs.
Yeah.
But the tournament plastic is amazing. You can beat the heck out of it.
It's got to be I think
it's a boxer.
Yeah. It's got kind of a... Yeah, it's got to be a boxer or a... what's the other dog? I don't know. He's an interesting looking character.
He's an interesting character. It's a funny disc, though, because everybody's like, oh, is that your dog? It's like, no, it's not mine at all. I just got a really good deal. I'm like, I love Warships. But your tournament plastics are great. The only difference between that one and this one is the burst around the edge. I think this one's a little domier, but it might actually get beat in. The VIP plastic's also very nice, but it's clear. I have a weird thing about clear discs. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but this partner great with, like I said, a Buzz.
Yeah.
We'll throw them both.
Yeah, we'll throw them both and we'll try.
And I think our cameraman actually has the original disc, so he'll be throwing with us.
Okay. Awesome.
So you'll see all three plastics going at once.
That will be great, guys. So that will be Thursday on the disc review.
Yeah, if it's not this hot.
Hopefully it's not this hot, guys. Do we want to
Nope.
Nope, we'll do it next time.
Or we can do it this time.
No. Let's do it. We'll do it on next episode, because the next episode we'll talk about some big news.
Well, that should get you guys excited for the next episode.
Yeah, next episode.
You probably know what it's about now.
But guys, hey,
this has been a great episode talking to the Farm Path Tours.
The Farm Path Tours, and what Tyson's got going on down in Oklahoma, and the Warship is going to be a fun disc. Are you gonna throw your dog, and I'll throw this one?
Yeah, I'll be throwing Rooney.
All right.
That's my boy. If you lost that thing, it'd be fighting words.
I'll be throwing Rooney.
You know what's funny about that disc?
What's that?
And I actually took pictures to prove this. I'll send them to you so you can put that on there.
Yeah.
Every time he lands upright, he lands on his feet.
Really?
I thought it was weird at first. It was a coincidence. Then after 5 times, I took 2 or 3 pictures.
Wow.
He always lands like that.
That's pretty great.
It's weird. I don't understand it.
Guys, in this 2SP Brewing Summer Hoppy Ale is going down pretty good. Guys, you'll have to hear what we give it on Thursday when we throw the Warship, and we'll probably go to Baltimore County.
Yeah, I think we'll switch the holes up a little bit. I think maybe we'll do 1, 2, and then we'll skip the crazy right and the big steps and go to the big downhill.
Okay.
That might be fun.
Yeah. We'll try it all, guys, with the Warship, and I'm excited to throw that, guys. And take a look at all our social medias, guys, going on. We also have our tournament, boom, right here, going on. Signups are live right now at the Disc Golf Scene. Go ahead and sign up with a partner. It's going to be an exciting event, doubles event, guys. Great player packets on the list. Lists everything we got going on, guys. But yeah, take a look at everything going on our socials. And until next time, cheers.
We'll catch you on the next TeePad.
That's a wrap.